Alright, a little late on this video talking about episode 7, missed episode 6 completely, so I appreciate your patience on this. And this is not going to be my smoothest transition into a sponsorship, but it's all from the heart. First, going to give some love to the sponsor of this video. This video is brought to you by Delete Me. In this digital wonderland, your personal information is being sold and traded to data brokers. But a little known fact, you have the right to stay private, protect your personal data. Tell those data brokers, no, stop it. But that process would not only take time, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I would personally rather hand that task off to someone who's getting paid to do that so I can, enjoy my free time. Enter Delete Me, that's exactly what they do on your behalf. I used Delete Me, they reviewed 300 and something odd listings, then they went to work. Like, I know me, I'm not gonna do that, though I probably should, but I'm not going to. So I appreciate a service like this. Also, I appreciate the fact that they show the time in which it took them to do that. I like it when someone goes, hey, here's the time you saved. Information is power. These companies having your information allows other shady networks and companies to use your information, sending you scams and emails that look like they're from companies you might be expecting contact from. Then you click on the link and oof. So click the link below, go to joindeleteme.com/Johns. Use coupon code Johns, get yourself 20% off. All right, now, episode 7, which means this Sunday's the finale of season 2. Time flies. So the quick recap of episode 6 of House of the Dragon. The folks of King's Landing are going hungry, which I actually like. It was right when I was thinking, you know, a thing that Game of Thrones did that House of the Dragon has not really done. Shown the economics of trying to feed these dragons and how much food they actually eat. As funny enough, they showed it in episode 6. So Rhaenyra sends food to King's Landing to get the people on her side. She's the people's champ. It's a very powerful thing. King Aegon's waking up and Daemon's still hanging out in the Dark Souls dungeon. Man, Daemon in Harrenhal. It's essentially been like, oh, he's in Harrenhal. Okay, still in Harrenhal. He's getting that army. Still in Harrenhal. Is that his mom? The Harrenhal. Oh, hey, that Oscar Tully kid's awesome. Went toe-to-toe with Daemon. Daemon's all, careful, boy. He's like, yeah, fuck you, careful. That guy who's following your orders, and he crossed the line, you decapitate him. So I know we're good. The kid's got moxie. He's gonna go far in Westeros. I mean, it being Westeros, he might die tomorrow. I'm just saying, kid's got what it takes to survive the second craziest world I've ever seen, next to Earth. So King Aegon's waking up and Aemon's like, that might be a problem. I won't lie, I got really pumped where he was like, I need a hand, and I need someone to be my advisor. He was like, send for Otto Hightower. I was like, yes! So Rhys, please bring him back. Still haven't seen him. But still hoping. There was a bit of that time skipping. Haven't seen so much of it in season 2 of House of the Dragon. A lot of it in season 1. It wasn't as much as season 1, but King Aegon's all burnt to shit. Then, you know, the next episode, he's looking a lot better. I was like, okay, that's what? Is that months? That's weeks? Months? So in episode 6, Rhaenyra was like, hey, that plan about having folks outside these walls but are still connected to our lineage, maybe we can make them dragon riders? This just might work. This guy's like, 'tis my duty, your grace, I shall see it done. Talking about this for the setup of what happens at the end of episode 7. It looks like it might work. And this is the point where I was like, all right, so dragons can just understand English. Looks like everything was going well. And then he was like, I've done it. The dragon was like, the fuck you have. Rhaenyra's like, we're gonna need another Timmy. Maybe it was too far removed. We will send out the call to all Targaryen bastards out there. One thing Targaryens love to do. All that fucking. So the sea snake has these 2 sons who he hasn't claimed as sons, so they're bastards. You always feel like he's gonna be like, hey, thank you for all your hard work. You are my son. But no, he's always like, thank you for all your hard work. Well. Sea Smoke. You know how hard it was for me to find the name of that dragon? So it looks like Sea Smoke is gonna eat this dude, and the next thing you know, there's this dragon out there with a rider. No one knows who the rider is, and Rhaenyra's like, I'm gonna go find him. Flies off, end of episode 6. Beginning of the next episode, they're like on the beach like, so. They're just talking, dude's like, I serve you, man, but I didn't pick him up, he picked me up. That's what I like about these episodes. It really does show how riders don't pick dragons, dragons pick riders. Dragon ain't feeling it, you might actually be barbecue that day. Also shows how heavy the situation is, how profound the situation when Aemond got on the back of Vhagar, and Vhagar was like, you got moxie, kid, you got moxie. You stick with me, we'll be all right. He was a kid. Chip on his shoulder, absolutely. Grew up to be serial killer face, no doubt. That kid had some damage as a kid for Vhagar to be like, that's the one. He's my friend. Granted, when he tells me not to chomp and I want to do some chomping, I'm gonna do some chomping. But for now, I see us being pals. I like that. I like a bit of the expansion of dragon lore there. So at the end of the episode, This is the fun part right here. Rhaenyra has all these Targaryen bastards come to her base using that Westeros transporter because they were just kind of there immediately. It looked like people first arriving to Shang Tsung's island in Mortal Kombat. They don't quite know why they're there. At least they don't know the gravity of the situation. They don't know how dire it actually is, but they're about to find out. And I was like, what kind of human barbecue reality TV whittling down is this gonna be? Can't be. Right? Oh no, it's exactly that. Vermithor the dragon comes down and people just start auditioning. Actually, one dude auditions and he fucks it up. Dragon burns him to death and just starts burning everybody. Like, who are these people? There were a couple people who got a little bit of screen time leading up to this moment. Spoiler, they're the ones who live. Yeah, Vermithor was like, I don't know if it's because I can sense the fact that you're ready to die, but I like your beard, get on. I don't know why, I was just kind of thinking of what the dragon was thinking in Sean Connery's voice. Then the other guy, I don't know the name of the dragon, deep in the pit, I thought he was toast. I was like, okay, one dude with the backstory is gonna live, the other one looked like he stepped on a nest, or it was dragon shit. Possibly both. But now this dude is just on his dragon above King's Landing. Oh yeah! He looked like that scene in Doctor Strangelove where Major Kong's riding the bomb down. Aemond, or at least Vhagar, almost gave us the season 1 finale again. He's like, no! Turn! Heal! Vhagar's like, all right. It's taken a little bit for it to shine through, but I do see a bit of the personalities of the dragons more this season. I like that. So yeah, if someone ever calls upon you and says, hey, we're gonna have auditions for dragon writing, it's essentially like hitting on 20 at the blackjack table. It could work out. I wouldn't count on it though. I won't lie, episode 6 was such a setup episode that I actually appreciated the fact that I watched episode 6 and 7 back to back. I get the feeling people watched episode 6 and they were like, that's it. Universe just worked out on this one, I guess. Next episode being the finale, we're all at the edge of our seats wondering, is Daemon still gonna be in fucking Harrenhal? All right, so House of the Dragon season 2 episode 7. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.